Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. We are getting ridiculously close to the end of this season. In fact,
We are.
so close. If you are watching this on the public YouTube release, you can become a member on Patreon or YouTube and watch the finale. As of today, as of this moment, if you're watching 2 weeks early already, I got nothing for you. I'm very sorry, other than my genuine and dying
You're watching
thanks.
the finale 2 weeks early. That's
right.
get.
You were already watching it early, so that's amazing.
Yes.
Anyways, we are getting really close. Next week is going to be a single episode, but the week after that is going to be a double feature finale. I'm actually so freaking excited to see how this concludes. Last episode, we had very mysterious conversations with Miss Santa Claus, and
yes,
was it last episode or the episode before? But then we also had really freaking weird, not weird, but we had interesting developments with what's her freaking name? Hameji?
something like that. Yeah,
Something
the
like that.
high school girl. Yeah,
High school girl. She flippin' lost it.
she did. Yes.
Something's going on. The freaking, but there's some, that was the biggest thing, is there's some disconnect between what's happening with Himeji and what's happening with Santa Claus. The vibes are not vibing, George. They're not coming together. I don't know what is the disconnect between these two things. They're seemingly connected or seemingly not connected. I don't freaking know, but there's something, there's something's not quite right. With all the information we've been getting, I feel like we're being misled slightly. Which is
maybe. Yes. And we're getting too many things stacking up on the 24th. We have the date with Mai, we have the date with Himeji, and now Santa Claus wants Sakuta here to do the recording or something for her live stream, which is like, dude, I don't know. It's crazy that I still don't know, or we still don't know what he's actually going to go for. Like, I'm still thinking that the dreaming thing's going to come, it's going to happen, but it's not going to be in the same context that we initially thought.
Right.
But I think it's still going to be, he ends up going with her, which I'm worried because Mai's been so understanding, and this is like, I don't know. Maybe it's possible you and I are reading way too much into this whole thing, and maybe she's okay with it. But
how?
Yeah, I was gonna say unless we've like really missed the mark, it's gonna feel very weird if Mai is just okay with it. If she's just like, oh yeah, no worries, because it's just like, bro, she's been so understanding that like at this point, it's is Mai even real? She's just a robot.
Yeah.
Like a feeling.
100%. And isn't Himeji
feelingless robot?
Isn't Himeji a high schooler still?
Yes. Yep. She's like 16 or 17. Something like that.
I don't know exactly what grade she's in.
Bro's already in college. She already ruined the career, or not the career, but like at least the job of one of the like teachers, right? So the cram school.
Things are getting freaking weird with this girl. You know what, George?
Yeah.
I figured it out. Reckon our man is going to just go full polygamy. What you don't see in that dream is actually sitting on the other side of him is Mai. And they're having a triple date.
Okay. Sure, Graham.
That's my best theory yet. Absolutely foolproof. It's incredible. I'm a genius.
Okay.
That's right.
I suppose, I guess.
Bro, if I freaking got that right, but like for the wrong reasons, that would be actually crazy. But I don't think that's really the thing, although it's certainly a possibility. I just don't understand. Like you said, I don't understand how Mai would be okay with any of this unless she was like there or something. But like, then it's like, why would she be there if they're like having a legit date and stuff? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. I think what he has to do is he's got to do what Kagami, not Kagami. I don't know what her name is. The glasses girl who is dimension swapping. He's got to do what she did.
Yeah, what was her name?
These
I don't remember her name.
Names just in general.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't remember freaking any names. Yeah, I think
Dimension
he's got to
swapping
do.
glasses girl pretty much nails it on the head, though. Everybody
100%.
at least knows what you're talking about.
We all know what I'm talking about, at least. Yeah, he's got to do what she did, but we don't know if she only did what she could do because she was from a different dimension. So we don't even know if Sakuta can break these things.
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe she could only break it because the dreaming thing applies to people from this dimension.
Right. But she is the anomaly, right? So I don't know. We don't even know if he could stop this. It's like an inevitable thing. Is it going to happen and then it'll be a different context that everything's okay? Is Mai just a robot? Is she an alien? Is she a lizard person? That's why she doesn't have any emotions?
Yeah, maybe he has to do this because he had as a dream that if they go to the spa, they get in a car accident on the way or something. Yeah.
I can see that.
And so he's like, listen, but he has to tell Mai and he has to make sure she knows and understands. But then, like, why still go on the date with this girl as opposed to let's just stay home? Let's just not go. Let's go the next day. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's just not go, right? Like,
right. Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a good question. It's a really good question. Maybe she kills her, Mai.
The Kimeji, the high schooler? Like deliberately, or you're thinking through
I don't know. That's why they got to go on the date. He's got to get her away from Mai. Maybe she's crazy.
Yeah, she's psycho.
Yeah, she did kind of explode just recently, just for a little bit of jealousy.
True. Yeah.
Maybe she falls in love with him, and she's freaking goes a little psycho.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Maybe she can't handle it.
All right, well.
I don't know. Whatever it is, we're going to have to find out. Everybody, if you want to hit those nice buttons below, really does help us out. Or maybe even be a member on Patreon or YouTube to really support our channel. That'd be awesome. We would really appreciate it. But let's get on with the show, shall we? Give me the date. Oh, it's the same day. Oh,
that's right. We had learned her real name.
I love that we just totally forgot one of the most interesting plot points of the last episode. Like it never happened, bro. Like we just freaking crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So have all these pictures disappeared, I wonder? That's the question. They probably have, I'd imagine.
Well, I think the account's still up. That's how he's accessing this. It just nobody can see it. Nobody sees anything. He's
Pictures
the only one
nobody,
who can.
maybe?
What?
Oh.
No.
Robot lizard person confirmed, George.
Yeah, what is this, dude?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. I don't know. I don't know what to say. She's literally a perfect person who has absolutely no fucking worries whatsoever. I don't know.
Yeah, did we get in our heads too much in this? Like, I'm trying to, like, replay all the stuff. Like, this just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
She's okay if he goes on a date with somebody else while she's, like, planned this romantic getaway.
And he's constantly flaking out like this all the time. And she's just like, go be Spider-Man for this one person. It's not even like, go be Spider-Man to save the world. It's like, go be Spider-Man to save this one freaking person.
This other girl.
That you'll then go on a date with instead.
Yeah. And it's not just this one girl this time. It's like multiple girls, multiple times.
All the time.
Like quasi-flirtatious, involvement and stuff. And like, okay, a few times it's fine. But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Know, bro.
Caught me by surprise. I was not expecting that.
Well.
Okay.
We'll see.
I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
He's a straight shooter. I'll give him that.
Risque. Some swimsuit tan lines.
Oh boy.
She was waiting. What?
What?
How does she know that?
I don't know. That is really weird. Okay. All right.
Is this puberty syndrome? Was she spying on them somehow?
That's a
weird.
good question.
That's weird. What's wrong with that?
Bro, Japanese are very serious about school, okay? You can't just pick a school because you want to freaking hang out with your girlfriend. You gotta pick it because you're a responsible adult who wants a proper career path.
Okay.
Oh, frick.
Okay. What? Why not?
Oh, Sakuta.
Yeah, dude. Clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance. That's how she knew that he got asked that.
Yeah.
Clairvoyance. What?
So how does she... So she doesn't actually attract guys to her. She just feeds the
what
seed
they would
that's
want.
already there.
Yeah, she would just feed it. She knows the guys. That's how she knows that there's guys fawning all over her, is because she has clairvoyance, and then she's able to play into what they would want. And so that makes them like them more. Or even guys who don't initially even like her, she's able to understand what they would want because she has clairvoyance, and then she's able to... Yeah, interesting. Okay. So it's like advanced mind reading in a sense. It's not quite mind reading because you can't literally read minds, but you can see things from a distance, basically. How far away someone is, no matter what they're doing or where they are. I guess she's explaining here. Oh, wow, she can see what they're thinking. Holy frick. Oh. No way.
Touched hands with?
Relatively strong collision with.
That's why she headbutted him, bro.
The elevator. No
dude.
way, dude. What? You're kidding me.
Was this planned?
She saw her through him.
Okay. Yes. And so this is why they go on the date. If this is to save Mai, he needs to have her read the mind of Toko.
He needs to understand what's going on with Toko to understand if she's a threat or what even she's up to.
Yeah. The only time he knows for a fact that he's going to see her again is on the 24th.
Right.
Okay. All right. This does clear things up a little bit from his end, but I have no idea why Mai was just so like, oh, if you can't make it, I'll spend Christmas Eve with my assistant.
Yeah, it's like,
what? Okay.
Is bro okay?
Yeah.
His sister okay?
I almost think he has to do it.
Bro, if she can see him right now, though, she's able to see him. Does she like activate it? Does she like go like, okay, I'm going to now look through Sakuta's eyes?
I think. Well, she did say no matter how far away they are,
and no matter where they are, she can see through their eyes and know what they're thinking. Is it at any point she can activate? Yeah, there's so many questions. So is it like she can see the past events that have happened? She has to activate it and see one person at a time. She sees all people simultaneously. She's like gathering all the knowledge that they've gained through their memories, or is it just the things that are actively happening then that the moment that she looks? Can she see before she like peers into their vision? Like, does she know that he's in the bathroom and therefore doesn't want to peek into his vision? Or does she peek in and go, whoa, okay, I don't want to be here right now, and then she pops out? Like, is it one person at a time? Is it all the people that she's had like great contact with?
Yeah, but we don't know. There's so much. Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah.
But she might be.
She might be
looking through his eyes right now, which is
oh boy.
really weird. No way.
No way.
No way. Is he figuring out the two-way?
No
that it's
way.
a two-way communication?
That would be crazy.
No freaking way, dude.
Does she know? She doesn't know. Oh boy, Sakuta. Get out, get out!
Does she know?
Did she know?
Yeah. Yeah, did she know?
Oh boy, you better freaking hope the lizard lady is freaking...
Here it is. It's exact dream, bro. There's this freaking Santa.
What? What?
この間電話で事情を話したら分かったって言ってたよね。だからこうして準備してきたんじゃない。
Okay.
サクタ先生。
This is different.
どういうことですか。ごめん、僕も今知ったんだ。
Don't say sorry.
Good for my. Good for my, bro.
Yes.
Okay. Not
you.
totally a lizard. Let's go, dude. Let's
she's
go.
putting her
but this is
foot
different.
Down.
Yeah, there is no bus. Do they get separated from Mai somehow? Please don't tell me something happens.
No, because in the dream, remember he was looking at the Santa, he looked at those people, and then he turned around and she was there. He immediately talked to her, not to Mai.
Yeah, it's already been different, and now they're here. Different. So does the bus scene still happen somehow?
I think it was a train, but it could have been a bus. I think it was a train.
Or a train, yeah. Train. I wonder. Sara is so much easier to remember than Kimeji or whatever. Oh, bro, she's gonna tell her. What? How does she know exactly?
Yeah, she knows what he would say.
Okay, alright, fair.
Ooh, even without clairvoyance.
Okay, alright.
Dang.
Their relationship is solid. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Is Toko gonna be aware that they're trying to do this, though?
I don't know.
I guess last time Toko wasn't aware of Sarah's puberty syndrome, right?
Yeah, if Toko isn't the force behind all the puberty syndromes, then yeah, she's just a recipient just like everybody else. She maybe has the ability to bestow certain puberty syndrome-esque gifts, or maybe she legitimately can bestow puberty syndrome on people, but she's not like the
progenitor.
Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah, maybe she's just
giving them out, but she didn't make them. She just knows that her songs do it.
Exactly. Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Because like my initial understanding was just like maybe Toko is like omnipotent. She like just appears when she wants to. She knows, but she seems more human now, especially if they're setting up this
much more human
stick on her to like get
snare.
some clairvoyance.
Yeah, and this also, real quick, an additional thing. This confirms now that the dreaming things can in fact be changed by someone from this dimension. So that's like good thing to like lock away.
Yep.
Okay.
It's great to know.
No way he's gonna do it again.
You know, For as much of a little frick that Sarah is being, and as faithful of a guy that Sakuta is, it is nice that he the reason I guess it makes sense, but he really genuinely cares so much about for all these random freaking people, right? Like he's worried about Sarah with his own girlfriend. Like I hope she's doing okay with my girlfriend. It's like unless you genuinely really cared about her, then you wouldn't even think about that. You'd be like, okay, well, you know, what's going to happen is what's going to happen. It is what it is. Like, it's my girlfriend. She'll do or say what she wants. But he's just like, I hope things are going all right for her. You know, so Sakuta's, he's a real swell guy in that way.
He's a good guy, for sure. Yeah, and completely opposite thing that I just thought of, or not opposite, but like different. I wonder if he can now use this link with her to spy on Santa Claus when she is spying on Santa Claus. Right? Like clairvoyance into hit her as she is doing clairvoyance onto Toko and like
great question.
See things for himself. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great question. Oh boy.
No way, dude. Don't tell me. I hate to pause it again.
Bro, I told you.
She's the reason. Don't tell me, dude. Don't tell me. She's just a high school girl, bro. Do you think she snaps enough to kill Mai?
Dude, but I'm saying maybe she does actually freaking go crazy.
Dude, don't. No freaking way. Oh boy. Does she push her? Don't tell me, dude. Oh, dang. Got a competitive streak.
Oh, she does.
Oh! What a reply, man. No. Is she gonna put her into traffic?
Oh. That's
okay.
why
she's been so understanding.
Yes. She loves that about him that he's doing.
Yeah.
He puts himself out. Yeah.
All right. That's better. That's better.
We were wrong. Sorry for slandering you and call you a lizard person.
Yes. Still, it's like she's a little too perfect.
Yes.
But okay. Fair.
They at least have a reason for it. She's a little wildly perfect, but yes, they have a reason to back it up. So fine.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. She's too perfect.
Oh.
Oh.
Did that cure her puberty syndrome? Oh, she ran off.
She was too strong.
She's not here?
She's gonna be here. She'll be here. Oh,
is that her with the kimono?
Yeah, she got all dressed up already. Holy frick. Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Did she lose her? Dang, dude. Oh boy. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, she's just a kid, right?
Yeah.
So He calls her by her real name. Dang.
Oh boy.
She can't see her anymore.
What the fuck? To be fair, that is also how I would react if someone said they were gonna buy me a cake. I'd be freaking so pleased. I love sweets to freaking death, bro.
Oh, they did go to the hot springs.
Ooh! Now you're taking the bath together. Oh my gosh.
More than I can bear.
She just wanted to chew him out. Oh, that's hilarious. 1 minute exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Catch a cold? Aren't they in a hot spring? I guess if the air outside is cold too.
Can't be that cold.
No way. They're not gonna show us? No!
What the frick is that bullcrap, bro? Oh my gosh. What the frick is that? That's rude, bro. You don't even have the balls to tease me properly. You have to tease me with a tease? Frick you. Oh my gosh, dude. What the frick is that?
Dang. Dang. Wow.
So George, now we could just speculate on the fact that he had a dream. Oh wow, what a great discussion we can have now.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I don't know, dude. She did say Santa Claus. She said that she was going to be giving out more gifts on Christmas Eve. Did she not?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you think this is unrelated, or do you think it's because of her live stream and her new song?
I think it's just because of the live
released?
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because of the live stream. She'll be causing more puberty syndromes to happen in people.
So maybe she's the final boss of this whole thing.
Maybe. It seems like that's the case. Yeah. That's frickin'. Also, going to the hot springs with your assistant? What the frick is that all about? Why? What? Why are they doing that? Why they're like, let's go to the hot springs together, and then they're like, oh yes, my assistant is here as well for some inexplicable reason. Oh, all right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
They're also in college. They're not going into the hot springs together. I find that a little bit hard to believe. I feel like that only happened for the PG-ness of the show. I feel like they would have gone into the hot springs together.
Maybe, yeah. And as far as the assistant, like an explanation could be that Mai's been so understanding of Sakuta's stuff. It would be kind of mean to tell your assistant, hey, plan on going to the hot springs on Christmas Eve, and then at the last second be like, sorry, you can't come, my boyfriend's coming. It would be like oh, well, I just cleared out Christmas Eve. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah,
there could be some of that.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, because like, you know, Mai's been understanding. Now it's time for Sakuta to be understanding of Mai, right? So
right. Yeah, that's a good point, I suppose. But like, they could at least leave them alone. When you treat them like kids, like, oh man, you're gonna catch a cold. It's like, I know that's Mai's handler and stuff, but like, come on. Just give him a second.
She's the handler of the lizard folk, dude. That's why.
That's true. That's right. The perfect peeps over here. Mai and Sakuta. Mai and Sakuta's kids are going to be freaking omnipotent, perfect beings, bro. They're going to be like problem solving, relationship understanding, perfectly understandable.
See, if this was the Sakuta from the other dimension and in the Mai of this dimension, see, Sakuta and Mai flip in the dimensions. In this dimension, she's like the perfect everything, and in the other dimension, Sakuta's the perfect everything. They meet each other nonetheless in both dimensions, but if they were to switch, freaking you have like godlike beings as children. Freaking, they have all the good puberty syndromes and all the benefits without any of the downsides.
There you go.
They're the real progenitors of the puberty syndrome.
They can harness the puberty syndromes in ways that people can't. They know how to like wrench the power and use it for their own, right? Yeah, 100%.
There we go. Crazy, we cracked the code, bro.
Wow, I can't believe that it's over. That's crazy. I don't know what to say.
Well, like, I don't either. Like, do you think this gets? We have a movie. So what happens in these next 2 episodes? Do we just get more entrenched in the problem and then we end the season with a cliffhanger?
No.
Every episode this season has been a cliffhanger.
I know. I've noticed.
There hasn't been one. There hasn't been one, dude.
I know. I think we'll resolve the Toko stuff this season now. I'm convinced. Because it's called Dreaming of Santa Claus to Not Dream of Santa Claus. And everything is lining up for the last 3 episodes. This was another freaking 3 episode, lockdown of this whole situation. At least, was this 3, right? 3, 6, 9. Yeah. So this is like around the 10th or the So there was some setup and stuff. So yeah. So I think, the last 3 episodes are going to be resolving the Santa Claus stuff, and then it will likely lead into a cliffhanger into the movie, I would say, probably. Unless, like, they just wrap it up, and then we have no idea whatsoever what the movie is about. But I feel like that'd be kind of weird, them to not, like, at least kind of
not even
lay some seeds, right? To, like, get you excited about what the movie's going to be about. Because for the movie to be about like some random movie only plot line that pops up that's only to the movie and hasn't been hinted at yet would be super weird. It'd be like very isolated.
Yeah. That means though that these next 2 episodes are going to have to start dropping some stuff. Because like everything's solved now. There's the dreaming. Yeah, okay. The dreaming is going to be the final thing then.
Post-apocalyptic.
Maybe. Yeah, people start having crazy dreams.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. My brain just served up that Undeath Ghost comment from a while back, saying that maybe the movie is about some apocalyptic stuff that happens, and that was related to my comments about the dreaming thing. So I can conclude now almost definitively that Undeath Ghost has ruined the entire series. I'm just kidding. That like it's likely that this Santa stuff gets resolved, and the thing that's left over is the dreaming thing, which is unrelated to Santa Claus. She just knows that she's giving out puberty syndromes.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense, right? Yeah. What else? Unless it's somehow related to the Santa Claus thing, but I can't think of a connection between the two. I think they're 2 separate things. And all the puberty syndromes she's been given out have nothing to do with the dreaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? The reading minds.
The dreaming has been throughout the whole season, too. It's the one thing that hasn't been resolved, but has always been there. For most of the season, at least.
Because she's given out the reading minds. So what are the puberty syndromes we've dealt with this season? It was reading minds.
Mind Rizuki.
Then it was dimension hopping glasses girl, whatever her name is.
Nice, nailed it.
But she wasn't. Did she get that through Santa Claus, or did she just
possibly? We don't know exactly where it comes from, but like we know that like she got it from somewhere. We don't know. Yeah, like we don't know exactly that Himeji got hers from Santa Claus either, though, specifically, right?
True. Yeah.
Right? The only one was Zuki specifically, I think.
Yeah. Well, then again, just now when he was doing the clairvoyance thing into Sarah, she was watching a Toko song on her phone. That's like the first time he went into her, he was watching her. So it's possible. Well, it's very likely she's been watching Toko for a while. But then it's also possible that when she initially watched her, that's when she got the puberty syndrome. So
possible.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it's like a way. It's a way to tie her back to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So we have one confirmed. 1 out of the 3 confirmed. 2 out of the second one is a possibility, and then the dimension hopping. There's no way to link her back to Santa Claus. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I think we deal with Santa Claus these next 2 episodes, and then dreaming is remaining, and that's what the movie's about.
Right.
And bro, if we go a post-apocalyptic thing, that would be wild. When'd you call that? You called that back in episode 3 or 4?
When they were having that dating thing, and they were talking about how like all these things were coming true, and they were talking about like celebrity stuff and like some other like, you know, like they were like hinting like disaster-ish type of things that have happened, like people have dreamt of, like storms and stuff. I went, well, if you dreamt of like, if you had a nightmare scenario, then like that's going to come true then? Is that what's happening right now? And yeah, so listen, you never know. That'll be freaking crazy, bro. I'm hoping for it.
At the very least, like I said, we've established this episode that you can prevent it.
Yes.
If you know when and how it's going to happen, you can at least do certain things. And it wasn't even that hard. Like all Mai had to do was just show up, which is really what Glasses Girl did. She would just show up there. She knew when it was going to happen and then stopped it. Okay. So it leaves an out.
You have to be aware. I think you have to be aware.
Yes, you have to be aware.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you're not aware, you're going to play into it. But yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way for him to tap into that dreaming thing. Because the clairvoyance thing, he picked it up like that. Like,
it's crazy.
So maybe there's a way to.
He is kind of picking up on the dreaming thing a little bit. He's having a dream right now. He's had 2 other before, right?
Yeah, maybe there's a way. Maybe you can, like, he learns lucid dreaming to the point that he can, like, figure out what's
that'll be interesting, right? Yeah, true.
Yeah, true. What's like a dreaming dream, and then change it as it's happening. Yeah, I wonder, bro, if you could lucid dream and edit dreaming
the future.
Dream. Yeah.
Oh, George, that's a cool idea, actually.
That would be weird.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, we don't have much to go off of, unfortunately, so let's get to some comments.
Okay, let's do it.
All righty, I got a comment from Gray_Pilgrim. It's a very Russian comment, as you can see, but I have a little convenient translation here that I'm going to read through. This is from, I think this is from a little bit ago, but it'll give itself context as we go through. So, Shoko's adolescent syndrome was that when she wrote plans for the future, she essentially created multiple universes in which she could grow up and achieve her goals, as I understand it. In essence, the existence of adult Shoko was a manifestation of her adolescent syndrome. After the universe was reset in the new timeline, Sakuta didn't meet adult Shoko, though he saw her not in dreams or anything like that. Through kind of the memories, I believe, right? Only, that's me injecting there. Only after he saw Shoko alive at the end of the movie did all his memories return. That is, essentially, in this timeline, the young Sakuta simply couldn't have written those words because he had never known Shoko. Now, this is in reference to the writing in that yearbook about what he had said. Yeah. This is a great explanation. I'm not quite finished, but this is a great explanation of like what exactly the nuance of that scenario was, because I wasn't totally sure. Like I mostly understood, but this is a great clarification.
Yeah.
It continues. In this universe, there was no adult Shoko, and in essence, their first meeting was also when he saw little Shoko on the shore of her movies. He remembered, like Mai, the events of the previous timeline. Shoko remembers all the timelines, even though Sakuta doesn't remember since he didn't participate in them. Right, so he couldn't have made that particular of a statement. And so it's directly tied to this exact scenario. So I appreciate this. Very Russian. I think it's Russian. Oh gosh, yes, I think it's Russian. I'm pretty sure.
Imagine it does look what I imagine Russian to look like.
Yes, according to the translator, it is Russian, so I shouldn't have panicked. But yes, this very Russian, an excellent comment, giving some clarification on that. Very nice. It's very nice to because I feel like we know most of it up until a point, but then getting that clarification that kind of clicks all the little last pieces into place is very nice. So thank you, Gray, for this clarification comment. That's great.
Indeed. Thank you. Thank you. My comment is from YouTube. It is from Uruloki Gaming 3229. And it says, this is definitely the show biggest hit by the one episode pacing. I think it does a decent job leapfrogging the cliffhangers to keep you engaged and still reaching a satisfying conclusion, tying all the pieces together instead of Lost or J.J. Abrams' endless mystery begetting mystery. But it's so nice to just hit play next when there's a big cliffhanger leading to the climax of an arc. Boy, do we feel that right now.
I wouldn't know how it feels to push play on the next one.
Yes. It's also nice to stop and digest and theorize. It's a pleasure hearing you guys get so close or even directly on the nose with one theory, then going on to another wild tangent in a different direction highlights that the show does a good job of having nuggets here and there that the watcher can figure things out, but not so obvious at the same time. The opposite trope is my least favorite in mystery or detective shows when the MC uses clues we never see to solve the riddle.
Right.
Has to be one of the hardest things to pull off as a writer. Yes, mysteries, I don't necessarily, not necessarily, I don't know how you'd go about writing a good mystery, right? Keeping the intrigue of the mystery, holding back just enough, but also knowing, because if you know beginning to end, it's almost well, how much did I give the audience so that they can figure it out, right? Because you know it, and it's oh, did I just give so much now, or did I not give enough? So striking that balance when you know everything has to be the wildest thing. I'm sure, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I assume that a lot of mystery writers use beta and alpha readers to kind of get a gauge of okay, if 80% of my readers are getting most of it, then maybe I'm good, right? But I don't know. I don't know if that's the method that they're using. The other thing that made me highlight this comment is there are mysteries where it's just a mystery begetting mystery is such a nice way of putting it. Where I started Lost, I dropped Lost. I couldn't finish it. It got to the point where, despite my curiosity, it just got so wild that I'm there's nothing that will satisfy me as far as the ending goes. That the level of mystery can no longer provide a satisfactory ending. I just reached that feeling where it started becoming frustrating, and then years later I just watched a recap or whatever of Lost, and I found out what had happened, and I was just okay, I was 100% right. This ending is totally unsatisfactory. And I've seen some essays on YouTube where people are everybody's wrong about Lost, why it's actually a masterpiece. And it's I've watched them, I'm okay, I can see where you're coming from, but I disagree. It was just even if in this format that they presented and I don't want to get too much of a tangent, but in this video essay format, it's presented in a more clean way. That's not the show. That's this video essay, right? The show itself became frustrating and stuff. So anyways, there's a lot that I like about this comment, especially about just the mystery part. And I think Bunny Girl Senpai, for the most part, has done a very good job. They're trying to do something that's very hard. There's different mystery, every little mini arc, but there's just enough tethering the whole show along that it's just okay, we're able to focus on the mysteries of this arc, and we get most of the way there, but not exactly, and then boom, it gets solved. While at the same time also providing that same feeling for this overarching mystery. I'd say we're not getting maybe 80%, maybe more like 60%, but that's okay because the little ones we're getting much closer as opposed to the big one. Not as close, but there's still enough. Is it perfect? No. Like even you had, it was funny the episode that it came out, but you're like,
yeah,
there's not enough, right? And then that episode's like, oh, we were actually right. Yeah. So like, it's not perfect, but I think despite its flaws, it's doing as good a job as you possibly could.
Yeah.
Props to the show.
Yeah, I think Bunny Girl does a good job of it. They're threading the line. It's a little bit more on the side of being obtuse than I would like, but they're doing it.
I think part of it is the cliffhangers.
Sure.
I think part of it is like the cliffhangers are a little too cliffhangery. Like if they were to give the cliffhanger and then maybe just like a point after. I don't necessarily know what that point after would be, but it, at least for me, especially this episode, maybe I'm being influenced by this episode, but I'm really feeling like, dude, you didn't give me anything. Right? Like it's just like it adds to the frustration, I think.
Yeah, maybe it is that, but I feel like even inter-episode, it feels like a lot of the times I'm like barely floundering enough to like piece it together. It's not so much the cliffhangers that I'm worried about. It's just like piecing it all together. And it feels like I'm treading water most of the time. That's what it feels like. When I'm trying to solve it, I'm solving the mysteries. Yes, I'm technically still above the water, but I'm like treading water. Sometimes I'm gulping it a little, but I'm staying above water, right? Like I'm getting it, but it doesn't feel comfortable. It feels like I'm barely getting enough information to stay afloat. That's the thing for me. And the cliffhangers are one thing. The cliffhangers suck because, it frickin' blue balls you in that way, and that's not always fun. But that's, I think, not my primary problem. My primary problem is the information doling out seems like not enough. And then it's so just barely enough that you do realize that you actually did figure out a lot of stuff and most of it. But it didn't feel like you were solving it, right? Like so other shows, let me ask you this: more that you do feel like you are solving.
Finish your thought.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: if you could give a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like 10, not meaning they gave us the answer, rather they gave us enough to get a good idea, a good theory, rather, right? Because if they gave us the answer, then it's no longer really a mystery show. Yeah. So 10 being we were given enough to generate a strong theory, and then 1 being, just like, what is this? I'm totally lost. How would you rank, or how would you rate the Zuki mystery, the Glasses Girl mystery, the Sarah mystery, and then I guess there's 2 overall mysteries, the Santa Claus and then the Dreaming. So the 5 kind of mysteries of this series.
So what is 5?
That's a great question. How would I order this?
I would do it rather by percentages. I would say a 60% is like barely enough. You're getting 10% of enough information. Like 50%, you're like not able to really get the answer. Like it's both too mysterious and not enough information. You're just like right in the middle. You're just like, I don't really know. Like I feel like I have all the information I could need, but just not, I'm 1 piece away from actually putting at least something together, right? That would be 50%, maybe 5 out of 10, right? In the point scale. So I would say like the Zuki one at the start it felt like a 5. And then like near the 2nd or 3rd episode, it felt like we got 7. I felt like we were at a 7, which was like, okay, we solved it. Like initially it was just like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. But then it was like, okay, I am picking it up now that some more information has been revealed. Then the next one was the changing. It was a 6 for the dimension swapping because I didn't realize I was solving the mystery, but I actually was solving the mystery for the most part. But like it was so close to the line that like I felt like I couldn't figure it out, but I was, right? And then the 50% would be like I thought I was figuring it out, or I thought I wasn't figuring it out, but I really wasn't figuring it out because I just didn't have enough information.
Yeah, you were lost, essentially.
Yeah, I was actually lost. But 60 is like I felt lost, but I was actually solving it, right? So that was pretty much the whole time was 60%, it felt like. And then the one with Sarah, I feel like that was maybe 40%. Because like I felt like it's now on the opposite spectrum. I felt like we were figuring it out and we were like, yeah, we're getting it. But then like it wasn't actually that. Like on some things, like what she needed, we figured it out. She needed to be in love. Yeah. She wanted to be in love. That was our 60 to 70, I would say. We were
not
70%.
just like manipulating.
Yeah, like we got that. But what her syndrome was exactly what was happening. We were like 50%, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to say because like we were right.
We were on the mind reading spectrum. We weren't like in clairvoyance, but we were in like she influences guys that we thought it was like
a love aura, right? That's what we thought initially.
Yes,
was she had some kind of like sirens freaking aura that caused people to fall in love with
her.
That's
what I'm saying. We were on the mind. I feel I'd put that on a mind reading or not mind reading. Mind control
altering
spectrum.
I see
Yes,
yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, so like we were getting that. So I don't know, that one's messy. That one was like a 4 for the specifics but a 6 for like the effect, right? So like that was kind of back and forth. For the dreaming one, we're at like a 0,
like 20.
We don't even know what the hell is going on. Yeah, like that's like who knows what's going on with that.
We know you can manipulate it. We know that it has to be like a dreaming dream. It's not like just you have a dream and then you write about it. We know it has to. It's like a specific thing. So I feel like those are big
like a
kind of pillars.
Yeah,
those are like big pillars. But we need a lot more. We don't know why they happen.
Where does it come from? Like, who's causing it? What's making it? How can it be stopped? Yeah, like we have no idea of any of these things. Now for the Santa Claus one, I feel like we are at 40% right now. Well, I feel like next episode could get us to 50%, right. But I just don't understand what Toko needs. Like I just don't at all. Like not even a little bit. Like at least for the other
hinted
characters,
at wanting fame, but it's like what good does it do you now if like
fame without being famous,
recognized? Yeah,
right. Like, so we don't really know. So I feel like we're at 40% right now, which is fine, actually. Like, it's not a percent I would complain about right now because we're not supposed to be at that point yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, same with the dreaming thing, right? Because, like,
the dreaming is fine, too.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird if you're, like, at 40% on the episode that the arc gets solved, right? But right now, we're still early in those other two. So, yeah, it does make sense those are lower.
Right. Yeah, so I feel like next episode we could easily get to 50%, maybe even 60%. I doubt we'll get to 60% next episode with the Santa Claus stuff. But for sure by episode 12, we're going to be at 60%. We better be at 60% by episode 12.
Yes.
Right? Like, we better have a good understanding of where we're going and how this gets solved, even though it's pretty difficult, 60, 70. And then obviously by the finale, we'll be at 100 because we'll understand everything. And then we should be at least at like 50% maybe of like what's going on with the dreaming. Like we should have some good indications of like the direction we need to go. We just don't know exactly how it's going to be executed. So.
We need one more major pillar for the dreaming thing. I could be wrong, and maybe the has to be like a real kind of dream, and the fact you can alter it. Maybe those are. Maybe that doesn't matter, right? Maybe we have 0 pillars right now, but I feel like those are important. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, it could have probably been a little bit more in some of the stuff, but overall,
it was fine. It was good.
6-ish, 60%, 70.
I understand why people got frustrated. Like some people have mentioned, some people got frustrated and a lot of people dropped off the season. I totally get it. This season is a lot more obtuse. I think the first season did it a little bit better. And it was much more in the 70 to 80 territory, right? And then even when they were teasing a 60% territory, they like revealed things really quick. So you didn't sit in 60 for a while. It feels like we sat in 60, like 60 was more common, 50 to 60 was more common. We sat in it longer. And then all of a sudden you would go to 100 when you would get the reveal, right? And then you would be kind of be like lost. Like, how did we get here exactly? Like, okay, I guess this all fits together, right? Whereas like the other one was more of a 70, 80 per territory. And then they quickly moved on and progressed you quickly through the percentage. Instead of jumping a percentage, it felt like you did go for 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 rather than like 60 to 100. So, but it's been good. It's been fine enough. And I've been enjoying it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as well. Like Graham said, next week is a two episode finale. So check out the Patreon.
Not next
channel
week.
Membership. The week after next week. Yes, you're right. Thank you.
That's a good one. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. But check out the Patreon and the channel membership if you want to see it 2 weeks at a time. You could be watching it right now. We still haven't seen it at the time of recording, but you could if you're seeing this on the public YouTube release. Click all the buttons below. Really helps us out. And if you want to check out all the other stuff in the channel that we watch already, check out the playlist. But with that, we'll see you guys next week.
Everybody.
Take care.